But like I said, this is A1A, and this is the little side road that goes into the loop. And you hear everybody talk about the loop, the loop, the loop. As you come up through here, you'll see this. This is High Bridge Road, and High Bridge Road turns into the loop. And everybody comes up through here and rides the loop because it's a gorgeous ride. It is. Off to the right, back there where I just turned, is a beautiful spot to stop and take pictures. It's right in the ocean. You're sitting there right beside it. It's a good little parking spot. One of my friends and his wife came down last year. Well, I met him last year, and I consider him a friend. And they came down. We rode up through here. We stopped there. We had a nice talk. It's a beautiful place to stop and just, shoot the crap. This is a drawbridge. You can see it going down. We didn't get it when it was in the full up position, but they have some of the things here too. Is you'll see the bikers rest stop over there. They have it so that bikers can come over there and get free coffee. Just stretch your legs, and it's guys. You come down here, you ride down here. There's a lot to see. A lot of things going on. A lot of people get out and ride, man. And they ride and they ride and they ride and they get exhausted, and they got, sometimes they have maps. There's a lot of things that they do. Some of them are, religious focused, but there's nothing wrong with that. We need to bring God back into this country. That's all I'm going to say on that. I'm not going to get up here and Bible thump, and I don't like talking politics and religion. Everybody's got their own opinion. It's their opinion, and I respect it. I don't try to force somebody to believe the way I believe. I don't want anybody trying to force me to believe the way they believe. I believe everybody has the right to their own opinion. That's it. But anyway, this is the drawbridge. This is the Atlantic Intercoastal Waterway. A lot of guys, if you ever hear about these boaters that come down, believe it or not, they'll come down this Intercoastal Waterway. It goes all the way up the Atlantic coast, which is the United States. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube with these guys to get on boats, and they travel this thing all the way down. And it's awesome to watch because they have a good time. I like the water. I'm a boat person. I like getting on a boat, but I've had boats in the past, several boats, different sizes, big, little. And I've come to the opinion that a boat is a hole in the water that you throw money into. If you can't live on it and get out and enjoy it every day, it's a lot of work. Hooking it up, putting it in a trailer, hooking the trailer up to the truck, riding over to where you got to go to, docking it in the water, Yeah. One of my buddies said, boat, you know what that means, don't you? And I said, what's that? He goes, bust out another 1,000. I said, yeah, that's like Harley Davidson, HD. He said, what do you mean, HD? I said, $100. They won't even talk to you for less than $100. Everything's $100. Oh, it's so funny. Smile. $20 pigs. These guys taking pictures. What about the other way? Obviously, this is a popular little ride. Everybody wants to ride the loop. So I'm going to make this going to be a little bit long video, guys. And you're going to get to ride the loop. And I'm probably going to break it up into, boy, my voice is just breaking. It's high, low, high, low. I'm probably going to break it up into a couple videos so it won't be so long. These guys take pictures about Don.com. They do great photos. And this is a good little ride. AboutDawn.com. It's 11 o'clock or 11:10. I got to remember that. So I'll check him out and make sure I'm on there. My wife always likes to get pictures of me. But now this is what this road is. It comes over around this intercoastal, comes around some of this tributaries. As the tide goes in and out, this changes. This water gets high, it gets low. Yeah, there's alligators in there. There's all kinds of fish in there. It's brackish water, so you get salt water. You know, it's a little salt, a little fresh. There are sharks in there, believe it or not. Especially, there are different sharks that live in brackish water. So that's one of the things. Bull sharks, Jesus Christ, bull sharks, they're bad. They are well documented for attacking people and biting, and they'll even swim up in the fresh water. So when you come down here, you don't just, oh, it's Florida, I'll go fishing and I'll go do this and I'll go do that, and we're back to Susie hit Billy with a wiffle ball bat. That's my favorite saying anymore. I saw it on Little Nicky. Somebody said whiff it up and whiff of that, and somebody hit Susie with a wiffle ball bat, and I laughed, I cried. I thought that's pretty cool. But anyway, there's a lot of stuff down here you don't want to mess around with. It is a tropical environment. People turn stuff loose. There's some snakes down here that are big enough to grab you and drag you off. There's some mosquitoes down here that are that big. No, I'm just kidding. Mosquitoes not too bad. They're down here, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of them. You just gotta use a little bug spray. But this is the next part of the loop. I'm going to cut this off and we'll start again in just a minute. Side road, guys, I want you to see some of the swamp here. You just come off the roads in Florida. They call it wetlands because you can't do anything with it. It's wet, it's swampy. And if you decide I want to buy me a piece of property in Florida, you better make sure it's not wetlands, because if it has wetlands on it, you can't even walk on it. They regulate the hell out of that because they want to keep it. And that's just, that's Florida. Like I said, this is another road that comes on over to these bisect that comes from over on A1A. You turn off, you come around through here, you do that little curvy road back there. Then you come on over through here, and then there's a big subdivision on the right. It's right behind the trees, and you can't really see it because they keep a boundary of trees in a lot of these subdivisions so that it cuts the sound, cuts the sound of cars and traffic, and plus you can't see the subdivision. One of the things over here, and it's a big thing going on right now, is the people in the subdivision. It's expensive, don't get me wrong. It's a high dollar place. Well, they're all raising hell about motorcycles, and they're all saying, well, you need to just close that road. And they're like, well, we can't close the road. This is a popular road. Not only is it popular, it's Old Dixie Highway. Everybody loves this road. And they're all onto the motorcycles about noise, and you got some people come over here and they go up through here just and it's loud, and it's 45 mile an hour zone. It's a canopy to ride. You go up through here, you got all these trees hanging over. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a gorgeous ride, and you really can't go wrong by riding the loop or even driving it. You come over in your car. My wife and I come over sometimes in her car. We have a convertible, and it's an awesome drive. Even if it's sunny, it's cool. You got these trees, the shade. So it's nice. So it's straight mostly, but you didn't come over through here for the curvy road. You came over through here actually for the scenery. Beautiful, beautiful trees, and those are palmettos. They call them saw palmettos, S-A-W, saw, because the edges are just literally got little tips sticking out, and they will slice you. They're just like a saw blade. They'll slice you up. You don't get into that stuff, because you get into some serious damage. This is Bulow Creek State Park. It's a nice place up here on the left. It's got a gorgeous, that's that subdivision I was telling you about. You can look at it and tell, yeah, it's Halifax Plantation. Right there at Bulow Creek State Park, they have a beautiful oak tree. It's hundreds of years old. It has grown so big that it has gone up and came back out. And there's James Ormond Park, good little place to stop and just rest. But that Bulow Creek State Park with that oak tree, man, it is gorgeous. It is just a big oak tree going up, and the limbs came down, touched the ground, another root system went in, and another tree come up. But it's actually part of that big tree, and it's just a limb that went over, hit the ground, rooted, and then went back up. And it's survived all these hurricanes. It's a tough old tree. Well, this Frosty, guys, and this is road. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to break this up into stages so they're not too long. And I'm out, guys. We're still over on riding the loop, and everybody's over here today enjoying it. New homes, yeah, they're promoting that subdivision. You can get in there 200,000, 500,000, 400. They're all different prices. But you can get a decent home down here for a couple $100,000. Nice subdivision. You don't have to worry about it. The thing about subdivision living is the HOA. You get in those HOAs, and buddy, they want to tell you what you can do, when you can do it, and how often. I don't like it. I'm in one. I don't like it. I don't like them telling me, can't park on the street. I'm not parking on the street. I'm parking up next to the sidewalk. Everybody else does it, but they send everybody letters. Stop that. Don't do that. And it's crazy. You got a car, I got a truck, I got a motorcycle. I got to open the garage, move my truck out of the way, pull my motorcycle out. That's why my wife and I are moving. I know you've heard that on several videos, but we have a plan. Between 3 and 5 years, we're going to be moving. We're going to get out, find us a place with a little bit of property out in the country where I can have a garage, do my own service on my motorcycle, don't have to worry about the oil, do it all myself, just take it to recycle, get that done, just do it myself, work on my truck, my car, everything myself. I like doing that. Makes me feel connected to the vehicle. This is Plantation Oaks. That's we're down into Ormond Beach now. And it's because Ormond Beach, what they did is they annexed all this property in when they started building these subdivisions. Well, we all know why. So they can get money. Oh yeah. Money, 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 money. That's how they do it, guys. They come up here and say, oh, we're going to just annex all that in. But it's just woods. Well, it was just woods. Now on the other side of those trees over there, you go back 100 or so feet, you're going to run into a big subdivision out there. Now down here it's not so big, not so bad, because this is still wetlands, still protected. Like I said, wetlands in Florida are a big deal. So once it's wetlands, it's hard to get it not wetlands. It's a beautiful day today. It's 73 degrees now, so about 11:30. It's really a gorgeous day. Check out my watch. You can see there, that's some of the swampland out through there. Trees don't grow on that. It's brackish water. When that brackish water comes in, that salt hits, and unless it's a mango, which is what a lot of those are, they don't grow. That's why they call them mangrove. All that out through there, they filter the water. And it's a good little ecosystem. You normally see a ton of people right here fishing, but the tide's going out. It's kind of low right now, so not a lot of people. Good to see this many bikers. It really is. A lot of people, you know, this coronavirus thing, that's Tuscan or Tuscana or whatever it is. That's what that is. Those are all those subdivision homes that are popped up out through there. They used to be swamp. You can see they're filling in a lot of these houses. But now, Toscana, yeah, Toscana. It's Toscana, all right. They Toscana a bunch of dirt in there and said, we're going to build houses. Well, guys, that's most of the loop. This is Frosty and I'm out. Pine Tree Drive. What it is it goes over to Old Dixie Highway, and the Pine Tree Drive goes out through the subdivision and takes you over on 100, which takes you right by Destination Daytona and Bruce Rossmeyers. Corbin Motorcycle Seats is over here, I think on the left, might be on the right, but I'll video as I go up through there, because I wasn't going to come this way, but I wanted to show you guys the loop, and because everybody's turning into Destination Daytona, you got I-95, you got a lot of people turning off I-95, and the traffic can get pretty daggone congested over here. So that's one of the things I was going to try to avoid, but I don't mind. You guys are worth it, don't you think? Yeah, Gary Rathman, I know what you're doing. You're laughing, going, yeah, I'm worth it. And you are, man. I hope you and Vicky are enjoying this video. I know you love riding motorcycles. I know right now where you've decided to do the RV thing for a while, that you're going to be doing that, but I think it's a great thing. A man's got to follow his dreams, and if that's your dream, go for it. When my wife retires, who knows what we're going to do, but I do know that we're going to do something, and we just want to be in a situation where when we retire, we'll be able to enjoy our lives. I've already retired because of my health issues, and when she gets ready to retire, we'll see. Now there's Corbin. That's where Corbin's seats are. I've actually got to come over here, and I'm going to talk to those guys about a seat. I'm not going to do it today. I'm probably going to do it this weekend. This is, let me end this here, guys, and I'll start another one back in just a second.